National Freedom Day. It comes into being in 1947 and it commemorates, oh, hold up, wait a minute. National Freedom Day. That is the first federal holiday created by, inspired by an African American. Now, many people tend to think about MLK, they think about Black History Month and things like that. But the first federal holiday that's inspired by, created by an African person is National Freedom Day, that is celebrated on February 1st of each year. And it comes about based on a man by the name of Major Richard R. Wright, the first president of Savannah State University. Major Richard R. Wright, once he leaves Savannah, he now has an idea, has a thought about that we need to celebrate the freedom of people. In particular, February 1st, 1865, that's when Lincoln signs the 13th Amendment that will later be ratified. What then occurs is that he then says we need to have this as a holiday, as a day for the commemoration of people freedom, that is particular African people, but then all people, that the freedom of all people should be celebrated on that day. So National Freedom Day comes about as an idea and a part of the mission of Major Richard R. Wright. And so what happens is that 1 year after he passes away, that's when it is now signed into being by President Harry Truman. And some of his family members and also Mary McLeod Bethune, who was a family friend, will be there in Washington, D.C. when President Truman will sign declaring that February 1st is National Freedom Day. So we got to give, again, mad props and respect to the first president of Savannah State University, Major Richard R. Wright, an activist, a leader. And National Freedom Day is celebrated in a place called Philadelphia. Each year, even to this day, they still celebrate National Freedom Day in Philadelphia. Another place they celebrate it in is a place called Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. And it's tied to the Gullah celebration on Hilton Head Island. And now there's a third place that we see happening annually. That's in Savannah, Georgia at Savannah State University. So again, Major Richard R. Wright legacy still lives, and I am a child of Major Richard R. Wright.